15th through a new program called DigiFringe. Enjoy performances from artists all around the world. Ticket prices range from free to $12 and are available online at orlandofringe.org or at the box office.
It's time for the American Moms. And now, Vanessa and Lori.
Not doing 9 Inch Nails, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're trying to pick theme music, everybody. That's welcome.
We might have to
And
ask
good morning.
people to help us vote because
we're a team, so
Yes.
like if we each have a vote, we could be at a stalemate.
Forever.
I don't want to have to filibuster you.
I don't mind the girly thing. The girly one wasn't bad. It was a little ditzy girly. It was cute.
Yes. And I'm
it-
not opposed to cute. And it's a little June Cleaverish, which I actually kind of like because
Oh, I love June Cleaver. Kinda. Well,
yeah.
Yeah.
I like the idea.
I mean, I'm
of
not
June
living that
Cleaver,
life, but
maybe.
Gray
Right.
dress and pearls. That's what y'all like.
I like the idea of June
Yeah.
Cleaver, but she needs to be
totally
updated
impractical. Yeah,
a little bit.
absolutely.
Like
because-
June Cleaver with the internet would be interesting.
or June Cleaver who has to drive her kids to school and pick them up so that they're not like abducted and molested.
Honey, we're going to have meatloaf for dinner. Let's go look it up on DuckDuckGo.
I think this is the perfect topic.
Yeah.
The June Cleaver. Like what we grew up on June Cleaver-ish role models.
Yes.
And how has life deviated from the June Cleaver stereotype or whatever you
And how much of that programming
Oh yeah.
affected us and which way, right? Because
Absolutely.
we had June Cleaver, but I also, like you and I also had Martha Stewart, right? Which
Oh,
is like,
yeah.
there's a deviation from
100%.
the model of like American Mom.
Absolutely.
I mean, we had a whole lot in between, right? Including Bewitched.
oh
Talk
yeah.
about what was that all
Definitely.
about? How did that get through?
I don't know. And then we had the Brady Bunch.
Yeah.
I had the Brady Bunch.
Yeah, that was like a whole,
know.
divorce culture.
Right, but they weren't.
They, well,
They're laughing.
stop laughing about.
They both came from divorces, though.
That's right.
They
Yeah.
did.
No,
That's
or,
true.
or
I
were
didn't
they?
even think
No,
of
I
that.
think Mike was widowed.
Maybe that's it.
Yeah, one of
Maybe
I
it's
think
Florence. Yeah, maybe.
it wasn't like
they were both
super clear. It wasn't like totally part of the narrative,
No.
but the idea was that you could have a blended family and everything would be amazing.
Yeah. In those really small rooms.
I know
Yes.
y'all don't know
Oh
this.
my
Nothing
gosh.
would have ever
And
been
3 girls in one bedroom. He was an architect. Could he not design a house with more bedrooms? What was up with that?
I wish someone would design me a house with more bedrooms right now because the Stanfields
Seriously.
are dying and we're not
No.
going to move. And we know we're not going to
No,
move.
okay.
We've been there for 20 years.
But your word is your wand, so I'm not going to let you say
It's
something
okay.
like your family is
that we're
dying.
never
so I
going to
need you
move.
to take
No,
that
we're not
back
going to
and for you to
die.
Say it
We're
another
only
way.
like spiritually dying because we want our own space.
Well, look,
and nobody's getting
God
it.
has a plan. We'll discuss that
He
tomorrow.
sure does.
But today, back to the theme music.
Okay, yes.
We're not just
Theme music.
because. Okay, homage to June. Not sure I want her theme music. I'm just
okay.
saying.
And
So
you wanted more California, like electronic dance
Well,
music.
I'm open. I'm just saying
Okay.
there is a nice vibe. I mean, there wasn't a lot that I loved about living in Los Angeles for 14 years, but
Okay.
one of the things that I did like was kind of the cool ambiance, like LA vibe music that you would get when you walked into like a cool hip bar or restaurant. Like LA just kind of does the atmosphere
Okay.
vibe well musically.
All right.
It makes no sense.
And
But
for
anyway,
me-
I've never said that in my life. But
That's okay.
at any rate, there is something. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Between June Cleaver and 9 Inch Nails, like which is what you like.
I loved it. It was so
There's a whole
like,
lot of color that we could consider.
yeah. We shouldn't go 9 Inch Nails. It just takes me to a different place. It's not
Right.
Can I just tell you the
Just wanna
vision y'all
clarify
just
that.
gave me
Yeah.
of Florence Henderson and Trent Reznor?
Yeah.
I mean, not a Barbara Billingsley
Okay,
and
somebody,
Trent
ma-
Reznor.
if we have any meme makers out there, somebody make us a meme because
Yeah.
that would rival Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg.
which is kind
Trent
of
Reznor
a great combo.
And Barbara
and,
Billingsley.
And yeah, we have to have that. Somebody help us. Alexander, if you're awake, make me a meme.
Make you a meme.
Make mommy a meme. Mommy needs a meme. Mommy needs a meme. Chop chop.
Do you know, real
The
quick,
benefits of
Yeah.
homeschooling.
do you know the first couple that they ever showed in bed together on
Yes,
television?
I do. Ding, ding. Oh, wait, we should make that a trivia question.
That should be.
Do we have any listeners?
We do. What are we going to
good.
get? What are the
Do,
moms
do
going
we
to give
have a
away?
way of counting if we have any listeners? Do we know, or do they just call us and go hi?
I'm listening.
Amen.
Well, we love
Yeah.
you for that.
My mom
Tom.
is probably
Praise
listening.
God.
let's be
Susan's
honest.
listening.
Your mom's listening?
Probably.
Susan,
Lolita's
shout
probably
out.
listening. Hey,
Best
Lolita.
fiance ever. So then we'll see if we have
see.
any. If
Maybe
anybody
Lolita
wants
will
to answer.
622-9622 is the number to call.
What are we going to give
The
away?
Ameri-
we got to give something away.
We got a Formaggio's gift certificate.
Ooh,
we'll give away.
yeah.
That's
ooh
a
la la.
great-
The American
I might call in.
moms.
Well,
the,
you can't call in.
the American moms said, "What's the first couple to ever be shown in the same bed together
On television as part of the programming.
Wow.
I think I know the answer.
I
It's
bet you
one of
don't.
two. I know it's one of
Well, I
two.
thought I knew it, but now you said I bet you don't. So now I'm
Oh.
doubting myself. I
Doubt.
hate self-doubt. Okay,
No.
so back to self-doubt.
That was the
Which is-
original sin. Did you know that?
What?
Doubt. That was what.
Self-doubt.
That's a whole nother. We should bookmark that show. But Eve was framed, and basically the idea is that the serpent.
Okay.
This is just one interpretation.
Oh, we're going to go down a rabbit
Interpretation.
hole today.
One interpretation. That the serpent actually created doubt in her mind about the
Okay.
validity of God,
Wow.
and that eating from the tree of knowledge
Okay.
would give her the same powers as God, and that's why God didn't want her to do it. And
Okay.
that was the seed of doubt that the serpent planted. It was doubt.
It was doubt.
That was the doubting God. Okay.
Okay.
Anyway,
That's definitely where is that one from? Which Bible? Which
you know,
version?
we're gonna have to bookmark that for
We
another show.
are.
Or I should say, circle back.
Circle.
Should I say we'll
Don't.
circle back on that one?
Can we get some other shape because I don't like.
Can we
any
square
affiliation
back?
to her. We'll square
Let's triangle
That'd be
back.
good. So, so how does your life deviate, and what do you try to take from the June Cleaver stereotype
Well, I definitely like
and
the pearls.
incorporate the pearls? So
For
the
sure.
fashion sense.
I'll take the pearls.
Right.
And
How about being there every
Every
day?
time.
Like you're there every day.
Yeah.
Do you bake the cookies?
I'm just gonna have to say a no on that one.
don't? Okay.
No, I mean I would probably gain 30 pounds because I like to eat when I cook,
Right. I know.
so
but,
that
like,
could
I
be
don't even stop
detrimental
myself,
for
so.
me. I mean, I love the image of June Cleaver approaching
Mm-hmm.
homemaking with there was an orderly nature. Like she seemed like she was so in control,
Absolutely.
right? She was never ruffled. I mean, did she get up at like 6:30 every morning
She
and
had
do her
to get
hair
up at
and
like
makeup?
5 a.m.
and
to make the breakfast.
4 a.m. maybe.
Right.
Did you seen her hair was
and
like
her
perfect.
dresses were always pressed.
And yeah, her apron was ironed.
We talked about ironing this
Did-
morning.
We
I am
did.
desperate for
Did
ironing.
Ward ever see her without her makeup and hair done?
I don't think we ever saw her without
don't
her
think we
makeup and
did.
hair done.
So I'm
She
wondering,
was
like, where?
The penultimate.
Yeah,
mom.
totally. So how do? Because I try to bake the cookies.
The beeve.
My kids are not the beef. I try to bake the cookies, and I try to be like the good mom, like the stereotypic, like traditional mom. But I like have no bra on. I'm in like
Okay,
pajama
wait.
pants.
G-rated show.
And well, bras aren't like an R-rated thing.
Are
But
we
anyway,
allowed to
you
say
follow what
that
I'm
on
saying. I have like a
TV?
T-shirt.
There's no show I'm a part of that's G-rated.
Thank
Oh,
you.
that-
Well, there
okay.
you go. I just spiced it up for you. But if somebody comes to the door unexpectedly, there's some cussing going on
Oh.
because please do not come to my house unexpectedly.
Ever.
Ever. There will always be a gun in my hand every time. And can I tell you
Gun and
this?
cookies.
Gun and
what do you
cookies.
want?
And I have said it. This boy
Choose your
came to my
poison.
house and he had he was selling like books or something dumb to be selling door to door.
Magazine subscriptions.
Something.
I've gotten
and,
hit with
and
some of those.
I look out the little, side window, and he's like, "Ma'am, I'm here. I want to show you my wares, whatever." And I'm like, "I'm sorry, I don't open the door
no.
to strangers. I don't know who you are from Adam and
No.
Eve. And I have kids. I have a kid with autism. You never open the door when your kid has
Never.
autism. I don't care what your
Right.
situation is." And he was persistent. He was like, "Ma'am, I just want to show you what I have. I have a catalog. Can you just open the door?" And I said, "Let me tell you something, young man. If I open the door, you're going to meet my gun. I have a gun in my hand."
Wow.
And he is like, "Are you serious?" And so I held it up. I'm like, "Absolutely.
is.
I am absolutely serious. Do you still want to show me your catalog?" And I have never seen a man take off a boy.
So fast.
He wasn't a boy. He was like a late teen. He's like one of the
Right.
college kids that
He
comes
was
selling
probably
stuff.
30,
Right.
but
So I'm thinking June didn't do that. Like, I feel like she had an open door
you don't think
policy.
June packed heat under that apron? Come on.
No, and I definitely don't think she took it to the door. So I want to be June, but I'm like,
But wasn't there kind of a drill sergeant-ish sort of tone to the way
Totally.
she did everything? Like, I would not be surprised at all if she was packing heat under that apron.
maybe.
I mean,
had to do
don't you get the
something.
sense that if something like threatened the compound, June would like
I
handle
don't
it?
know. I don't think that that's the stereotype she was supposed. I think she was supposed to be like the and just wait for
Really?
Ward to come home and
See,
fix
I
it.
always got the sense that she was like a nurse in the Air Force Reserves or
Really?
something. Oh, yeah.
I didn't get that from her at all. But,
Now I Dream of Jeannie.
oh wow.
Totally different vibe, right?
Made
and
me wanna
that
be a
was
genie. I thought
that was
that
my. I wanted to be a genie so badly. I was convincing my cousins that I could actually have magic powers if I blinked.
Okay, so I still tell people I have magic powers.
We'll be right back. American Moms.
What you need is RoofMax. RoofMax is a revolutionary green roofing solution that can save you $10,000 or more by greatly extending the life of your existing roof. Here's how it works. Asphalt roof shingles have essential oils to keep them flexible and waterproof. Over time, this oil dries out, causing your roof to become brittle and slowly break apart. A RoofMax treatment saturates your roof with millions of microbeads, restoring flexibility and continued waterproof protection. It's like a skin moisturizer for asphalt shingles. RoofMax treatments are guaranteed for 5 years, and repeating treatments can extend your roof's life for up to 15 years for a fraction of the cost of replacement. RoofMax uses satellite measurement software to provide a hassle-free, contact-free price quote over the phone in under 5 minutes. No in-person house call required. Get your instant quote by calling 352-639-2777. That's 352-639-2777.
On this episode of What Not to Do, brought to you by
Mike Scott Plumbing. If water runs through it, we do it.
I thought I told you to call Mike Scott Plumbing to get this leak fixed.
I did call the plumbers. They were just here.
Let me get this straight. You're telling me Mike Scott Plumbing was just here?
Well, not exactly.
Well, then who exactly was here?
You know, the other plumbers. They were having a sale.
Is that why there's duct tape on my toilet?
Wait, I don't see any, that duct tape. Well, at least it matches the grout color.
There's a reason we only call Mike Scott Plumbing. They're on time, every time. They don't charge extra for nights, weekends, or holidays. And most importantly, and I need you to pay attention on this part, they actually fix it.
Okay, so you want me to try to fix it?
Yes, I do. By calling Mike Scott Plumbing, like you should have done in the first place.
Yes, dear. What's the number again?
You really should know this by heart. 866-314-4443.
Got it. 866-314-4443.
on next week's episode of What Not to Do.
Seriously? A helicopter?
Career Source, Citrus, Levy, Marion brings together business and community partners, economic development leaders, and educational providers to connect employers with qualified skilled talent and job seekers with employment and career development opportunities. Tune in the first Wednesday of each month at 9:30 to Career Source, Citrus, Levy, Marion, and learn how they can help you.
It's LA Vibe Group.
And now back to American Moms.
It's totally LA Vibe Groupie. I totally like that music.
Okay, I don't like California in general.
Just-
so
okay,
if you
pretend
tell
it's
me
from
LA
Kentucky.
No offense to Californians, but it's just
Oh, we
not
have a
my
caller.
state.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have a caller?
Yeah, we have a caller.
Oh, what do I do? I don't know how to work
No,
this
it's our first
machine.
caller. Oh my gosh, hi. Hello, welcome to American Moms. How are you? Who is this?
Hello.
Hello. You're on the air. What's your
Yeah.
name? Yeah, hi, what's your name?
This is Mike. Yeah, I've called in before y'all got on. I think you got a neat little program starting up. Just one little idea. Older show that don't know the exact ages of you ladies, but closer to Tom's age. But an old black and white show was the Dick Van Dyke Show, and it was Rob and Laura. And Laura was a sweet lady and a good mother and
That's
what
a
have
good
you.
call,
Just
Mike.
a thought there.
That's a good call. That was my guess, actually, was the Dick Van Dyke Show. And the answer was that correct, Tom?
Wrong answer.
So I'm no. I wasn't calling regarding that. I'm calling I wasn't calling for the
trivia question.
contest. No, I wasn't calling for the trivia question. I was calling to have a conversation.
Okay.
Fantastic.
What do you want to talk about this morning? And we still were able, for those of you who are interested in the trivia question, we were able to, with your statement, Mike, clarify that it was not the Dick Van Dyke Show, which indeed was one of my first of two guesses. So, but we do have to give. No, Tom's not going to let us give any clues. Okay, Mike, what's on your mind this morning? What are you thinking about? What do you want to talk about?
Like I said, I wasn't guessing that. I was just saying that another nice lady example of old show. That's what I was giving
So
a
Laura,
suggestion as.
what was her last name on the Dick Van Dyke Show? What was the? It was Dick and Laura.
No clue.
You never watched the Dick Van Dyke?
Of course I did.
Rob. It was Rob.
Rob
Rob
and
and
Laura.
Laura. That's right. Rob and Laura. Tom's looking it up. You're too young. See, I remember reruns of
Nick
Dick
at
Van
Night.
Dyke. Nick at Night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The year after 8th
But
grade. I stayed up all night.
anyway, just as a suggestion for what it's worth.
Yes.
I was from California, and I know about the style.
No
of
offense,
music.
by the way.
When rewatch the movie Xanadu and listen to some of that.
Okay.
As possibly some theme music.
Oh, I like the suggestion, Vanessa. I see you.
That could work.
You like the Xanadu?
Yeah, I
idea.
do love Xanadu.
Yeah. Well,
I hope I
Olivia
didn't
named
offend
Okay.
you. I don't dislike people from
didn't.
California. I just don't like their governor. So it generalized.
Rob
Believe me,
Peachtree.
I haven't lived there.
Petrie.
Petri dish, Petri.
No, I haven't lived there in years, and I wouldn't
Right.
go back. I love the state, but I can't stand the taxes and all the other mess.
Amen,
For
man.
sure.
Well, welcome to Florida.
God bless. I like your new. Well, I've been here a while, but like your new show. And we'll talk some
you.
more.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Mike. Thank you for
Sounds
tuning
great.
in and stick with us. We really appreciate our first caller.
Yeah, Mike, you're the
Thank you,
first.
Mike. Yay. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you.
So,
he was so gracious. He wasn't like, lady, don't talk about my state.
and Laura Petrie, she was a good role model. She was a good mom.
Mm-hmm.
Rob! And he would fall over the ottoman every opening. That was
Yeah.
fun. Black and white. They were a fun
I
couple.
only saw it on Nick at Night. So I'm trying to remember. I have memory problems. Let me just shut up and stop trying to remember.
We're going to ask you
gonna
that
work out.
every day.
Yeah,
If you have memory
you did
problems.
say
And
that
every
to me
day she's
yesterday.
not going to remember
And
that
every
the
day
day
I'm gonna tell
before
you.
she
I've told
said
you,
yes,
I
she
have
has memory
memory
problems,
problems.
so she has memory
I have
problems.
memory problems.
Okay, it'll be like Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
And then we're going to string them all together for 14 days.
I wish you would.
Oh, we have another caller.
They're going to say,
It's
stop
Vanessa?
talking about your memory
I
problems.
know.
Hi. Thank you for calling in to American
Hi.
Moms. Who do we
Hello,
have?
I'm Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
I'm Kathy. Is it Mary Kay and Johnny?
Kay and Johnny. Who's that, though?
Oh, Tom says no, but
Who's Mary Kay and Johnny?
Which show was that?
It was a sitcom. I admit I googled this, and that's what they say. It's a sitcom. And they say
I
it's the
love the honesty. I
do
love
too.
it. Yes.
It's the first one that showed a couple in bed together and showed a pregnancy. Is what it says.
Ooh.
Scandal.
I know.
It-
heavy
it-
duty.
It
heavy
was,
duty.
Kathy, it was the first one to show a pregnancy. It was not the first one to show a couple in bed.
In prime time.
Then
in prime time.
Then Wikipedia is wrong.
Oh, Wikipedia
Well, imagine
liars.
that.
That wasn't
Please.
prime-
Kathy,
That's it. It
you
wasn't
can't
prime
trust
time.
you can't
Oh,
trust
you can't trust
Is it
Wikipedia
I
either.
love? Is it I Love Lucy then?
That's what my second guess was. And Tom says,
I can't tell you because she's only allowed one guess.
oh, well,
Oh, come
I
on
already
now,
gave
come
it
on.
away. Come on, Tom. I already
Kathy
gave it
Cole, you know my rules.
But I already gave it away. I
you
said
can
that was
take-
my second guess, and I was wrong. Well, we're just
Oh.
gonna. Can
Okay.
Kathy have one more guess? Is she a regular? No. Okay, we only get one guess. Well, Kathy, stay tuned.
I don't have another guess.
Who is your favorite?
Mine really.
Who are you a mom, Kathy? Are you a mom?
Yes, and a grandmother too.
Oh,
a great
God bless.
grandmother,
Oh
actually.
my gosh, God bless you. How many great grandchildren do you have?
One,
Oh,
Oh, how old?
one's good.
18 months.
Living the dream. That is so. You're living my dream. That is so amazing. That God bless you and your family. Okay, but you have to tell us who was your favorite TV mom. Who do you think represented the best American values as a TV mom when you were growing up?
I like June Cleaver. I watched Leave It to Beaver.
Okay.
I like June Cleaver.
Yeah. What
And
did you
how-
like? What did you
did.
like best about her? I like the pearls. What did you like best?
Oh, just that she was, very loving and didn't lose her temper. She just handled
like
things
me.
in a calm kind way.
Just like me. It's so
which,
awesome.
Which is, we all know we mothers don't do it all the time.
Oh,
so, hey.
praise God. Preach it, Kathy. It's I have a teenager, so you know.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Yes,
calling.
thank you. God bless you.
We appreciate it.
Vanessa, move away from Lori because lightning's going to strike.
Why? Because she fib-fabbed. I'm not going to make any comments because typically if she's yelling at her kid, I'm yelling at mine, so I don't hear her.
I just...
She's not an angry mom. Lori's not an angry mom.
Moms do not, or kids don't hear normal voices 9 times out of 10. Like
they hear womp, womp, womp,
and
womp, womp,
let me be really
until
honest.
you're screaming and then they hear you.
Husband will be here with me tomorrow, but he doesn't hear normal voices either.
And
he always says, "Why are you yelling at me? Why are you yelling at me?" And so my response every time is, "Well, I've said it at a normal
hear me when
volume."
I talk normally.
And then he says, "But you whisper."
There's
if you know I whisper, listen
There's
up.
the real virus.
But
it's
you
contagious.
have mom tricks. Any man or any child will listen to a mom as soon as she goes first and middle name.
No, well, it's a different 2 words at my house. It's actually 3 words. We won't talk about it here because it's on the list, but that is how I get their attention. If I have to get their attention. Half the time, let's be honest, we live in a small house. I don't want their attention. I'm like, can you go?
Right, but your husband isn't an architect.
My husband is not an architect. We are all well-adjusted. So I can say
you are very
he has
well-adjusted.
done his job according to his profession.
Yes.
Yeah, he's doing his part.
He is amazing. Anybody who goes to Dr. Joe is well-adjusted.
I
We're
hope.
so happy to be here. We'll be here tomorrow, 10:30 to 11, Monday to Friday.
Dr. Joe.
Yeah.
Is that from Stanfield Chiropractic, the sponsor of this show?
It is. Yes. My name is now Vanessa Stanfield Chiropractic.
Yes, and I am a customer. I'm a client. I don't play one on TV.
I couldn't say that out loud.
No, you can't, but I can.
I'm
allowed. I can violate my own HIPAA
That's
rules
fantastic.
if I want. Yeah.
One day maybe we should do a show on what HIPAA really is.
should.
People are really
It's not at the
confused.
zoo. Give you a clue. HIPAA, not at the zoo.
Yeah, and it doesn't really apply to.
Oh, okay.
3 minutes.
So, all right. So, are we going to tell the answer? We have to tell the answer to trivia.
Yeah.
We can't leave people hanging.
The answer is...
Wait. Don't say it yet.
Okay.
Why?
Well, because we have to clarify. I do think you have to give people a chance.
A couple is a couple.
We're having this conversation
And it was
because-
in prime time.
I know, but
And it was a couple.
There's a wrinkle.
Let me ask you a question. Are Marge and Homer a couple?
Marge and Homer. They are an animated couple.
But they're still a couple.
But animation is different than people. And the shocker was that we saw real people in bed together. That was the moment.
The answer
So for me,
according to Jeopardy.
drawn people don't
According
count.
to Jeopardy,
Okay.
which is lots better than Wikipedia.
Jeopardy schmepardy. We played Jeopardy the other
answer
night at my
is-
parents.
Love Jeopardy.
And I would destroy both
I
of
won.
I think
you
you
probably
might.
would. Well, you're the
And
trivia guy.
most
It's not
don't.
fair.
15
We'd have
years.
to have a handicap playing against you in trivia.
I'm going to read trivia books.
The answer, brought to you by Viceroy cigarettes at the time, by the way.
Oh, heavens to Betsy.
And he would light them and smoke them in the show.
Oh, my.
Fred and Wilma Flintstone are the first couple to be in bed together.
Again, animated couple. But who are the
Still a
first
couple.
real people couple?
That would be the ones Kathy told about the pregnancy.
Well-
and it was at the same time of the Brady's. They
The
were
Brady's were the
depending
first
on-
real people couple on prime
Depending
time?
depending on when your episode, because when your episode aired, it could be either the one Kathy said or the Brady's. Depending on when you aired.
So
in
it could
your
have been
area.
Dick Van Dyke.
No, it could not. It
Was it
not Dick
Lucille
Van
Ball?
Dyke.
Because I thought when Lucy and Ricky moved to the country, they got rid of their twin beds and remember then Fred and Ethel moved out
Yeah,
next
but
door
re-
to them.
but re-
I was
I don't
obsessed.
remember.
But remember,
You ever watch I Love
Lucy
Lucy?
got pregnant
I
living
did,
in
'cause
twin
he's
beds.
Cuban, so I didn't have a choice.
Lucy got pregnant sleeping in twin
won't.
beds.
Yeah, she got
Comment
pregnant in
on
twin
that either.
beds.
Well,
And that was a
they
big
were living
deal.
in the city
For
then, though.
Lucille Ball to be pregnant was
Sure.
a big deal.
Huge.
Right.
And she actually was pregnant,
pregnant, yeah.
during the time.
I saw her, a young Lucille Ball, on a Three Stooges episode the other day.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, very
Looked
beautiful
Totally
woman.
different.
Mhm.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, beautiful.
Beautiful woman.
Yeah.
So we have to clarify from yesterday.
What?
Joe wanted us to just make sure everybody knows that GMO stands for genetically modified organism. So in case you didn't know,
Oh,
it's just
yeah.
a flashback from yesterday. Genetically
GMO.
modified
Yeah.
organism.
You'll see the little
And-
labels on foods with the butterfly
Absolutely.
that say GMO Project,
Yes, which is awesome.
means that whatever is in that package
not GMO.
is not genetically modified, theoretically.
Theoretically,
Since I'm a fourth generation journalist. If my mother says she loves me, I check it out. I wonder how they actually verify that.
I wonder too. But
Do you
I
wonder?
remember in the beginning of the GMO project that it took a long time to get the little sticker because they were so
Because there's like
thorough.
7 years to turn over a field to make it
was it.
certified for either organic or non-GMO. And we know corn can blow up to like 10 miles.
Oh,
And corn
good
was the
gravy.
first thing they GMO'd. So, but I do feel better buying food that has that non-GMO sticker,
too.
don't you?
But you're just wondering if it's lost its
I just,
potency?
well, because like the New York Times did this whole
Right.
expose on the whole organic labeling,
Yeah.
which was suspect. But then the New York Times you can't even trust anymore. So
True.
what the heck?
So I'm sure that we are going to delve into this a lot more.
We have so much
in
to
the
talk
course
about.
of this show.
We're not even getting started.
Today we
yet.
were just light.
Today we have to pick theme music.
And theme music.
That's our big task.
Tomorrow, if I watch the 5 hours of the, what was it?
Oh, the school board meeting?
School board meeting
Oh, yeah.
on mass.
That'll
we will
put you
talk
to
about
sleep.
that. So
We'll see.
tomorrow.
Thank you.
American Moms, WOCA, the source.
Broadcasting from the Ocala International Airport, this is WOCA AM, W242CA FM, Ocala, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, the source.
And I back it with my 60-day money-back guarantee.
My Pillow Topper delivers on its promise.
You have one pair of shoes and you have holes in them and the soles fall off, you also can't go vote because you can't walk barefoot to the voting booth. So you are disenfranchised that way. Now, I'm not saying that's a good thing. I'm just saying that it is very, very easy to get an ID these days, and it is absolutely ridiculous to have this right in the United States, which is one of the most sacred and one of the most that needs to be guarded securely, be tainted this way.
Yeah. Clearly, it's internationally viewed the same way as well. The importance of election integrity. Corey Mills, Winsome Earl Sears, and Dino Scaros. Thank you all. We appreciate it, panelists.
Thank you.
Good to see you guys.
A new hour of National Report that starts right now. All right, good Tuesday morning to you. Welcome to a third hour of National Report. We're glad you're here. I'm Sean Kreisman.
I'm Emma Reckenberg. Thanks for joining us. We are following the growing fallout over a recent cyber attack on a major U.S. pipeline.
Yeah, happening right now. We're already seeing long gas lines forming across various parts of the South as a result of that breach. And now, many are wondering, what is the White House doing about it?
Yeah, for the latest, let's bring in Newsmax White House correspondent Emerald Robinson, who's live for us at the White House. Emerald, what can you tell us first about who's behind this attack?
Emma, well, the White House is not blaming the Russian government, as Russia today continues to deny that they had anything to do with it. And even though the FBI says that there's evidence to suggest that the group responsible for the attack, DarkSide ransomware, is located in Russia, President Biden said that he doesn't believe that this was a government